Why is my chat? Why is my chat so loud? So large. Right, hello, good evening, good evening. How are we all this evening? Welcome to the third instalment of Laughing at the Florida Man, a completely original name, not inspired or not stolen from anybody else who is in this stream. Wait a minute. How are we all doing, everyone? Are we good?
Yes, sir.
Excellent.
I'm good. I've just got a really bad cough still.
Yeah, I've got a bit of a tickly throat at the moment. Let's have a quick look and see who's in the chat. So we've got Murgoot. Hello, Murgoot. We've got Mr. Gently Benevolent. It's very good to see you, my friend. It's been a while. Beyond the Pal, aka HM, is in the chat. Hello. And Proper Horror Show is spamming there. And HM again.
It's a spam that adds a flavour, right?
Absolutely.
We learned this from Misery.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Steve. Stella, how you doing? Ayo. Well, hey, fantastic stuff. No, glad to see you managed to catch one of these live. Yeah, so third instalment of Laughing at the Florida Man. The first one was what, 5-6 months ago, and now we've done two on the trot. Now I think this is probably the most consistent I've been with live streams, I think.
Is this a new series?
This is. I think this might be. Because I just remember the first time we really enjoyed it, and I knew it was something I wanted to do again, and then it just got put on the just sort of like put to one side and just forgotten about. And just because I've got no time at the moment, or very little time to sort of work on my content, I want to do something that's A, regular, B, semi-linked to the theme of the channel, and interactive, and also just just a general good laugh. And well, I mean, you laugh at the Guardian, so why can't I laugh at the Florida Man?
Well, my show's a
Because
lot more
he'll throw
racist
a
than this
baby
one, I
at you?
imagine. Oh, that's maybe. Who knows?
Or-
I mean, I don't know. I think it's very insulting to Florida Man to compare him to the Guardian. Personally, I think Florida Man has a lot more dignity than the Guardian.
I imagine so.
True.
So let's go around the round table and introduce ourselves. So first up, returning from last week, we have Proper Horror Show. How are you doing?
I'm good, and I'm kind of dreading what's coming up. That you genuinely couldn't believe the things you found last week.
Oh yeah, for those who didn't watch last week's one, unintentional. We unintentionally made it themed around Mario Kart. It was incredible. It was brilliant, and Chloe had some really decent Mario Kart themed, Florida Man themed memes off the back of it. It was very, very impressive to get those ready at such speed. So your services might be called on again tonight. But for those,
Well, if I go a little quiet, that's probably me memeing, but it also means you're spared horrific puns. So win-win.
how do you? Yeah, absolutely. Stella's saying, how do you unintentionally theme something? Well, I just have a certain knack for it. See, this is why you should subscribe to the channel, because just these certain, the unintentionalness of the theme is the unique selling point, I'm guessing. But for those who aren't familiar with what you do, Proper Horror Show, do you want to just do a quick summary of what you do?
Yeah, absolutely. So I am a horror film channel mostly. Occasionally I go a little rogue if there's another movie I really want to talk about. But I try and look at horror films in depth and try and share the love for a genre that maybe doesn't have the best reputation. And every Tuesday I'm joined by That Crime Guy and Harrian, and we go over a movie and a topic in depth. So it's great to be back with people I love chatting with, but also really fun to be doing something non-horror related,
Yeah, although some of these stories are quite horrific in terms of just how, and you never know. Some of the ones that you might pick tonight might make you wince. but we'll see. And also a co guest of the double feature horror shows and good friend of the channel. And here for I think he's here for the second time actually, because you were with the first one.
Yeah, I was on the first one. Yes.
It is Harrion Gladive. Harrion has the. I should no. Hang on, you wait 1 second. I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I just want to point out that Harrion has ditched his missus tonight to come here and entertain you all.
No, my missus is ill. Don't listen to his lies.
She's down Lidl right now buying as many Lucasades as she physically can right now. And for those who don't know,
oh no.
For those who don't know,
my lips still hurt.
Yeah. And Harrion, introduce yourself and tell the guys what you do.
Oh, am I allowed to speak now? Oh, thanks. Yes. So I am Harry, and if you haven't heard of me before, I'm very jealous of you. I am the worst person on the internet. But yes, for those who haven't seen my channel, and as I say, I'm very jealous of you. I basically find a topic in the news that really annoys me, and then find a really based and red-pilled way to complain about it. Hence, my most recent one was about the police force and the RAF deciding that it needs to be more gender neutral, and it's just the clown decade. I talk about the clown decade, and I'm gonna carry on.
What I really like about your videos, Harry, is they're actually unscripted, so your delivery on them is brilliant. It's not. We've spoken about this before. It's not something that I could do on the fly. So massive kudos for that.
Yeah, I don't know how surprised people are that when I say that. Because I just talk really, and there's not. I don't know how to put it. I don't have the time to script really proper videos, and if I did, they'd probably be better. But people seem to enjoy them, so why change at the moment? But I've got a couple of scripts in the work, so we'll see where they go. But I keep running out of time to actually focus on them, and then I forget what I've written about.
Ah, fantastic! So yeah, I look forward to seeing those, man. And returning from last week, back for more is Mergoot, and he is I'd say you're our connection to Florida, aren't you?
Yeah, I lived there for 6 years before my ex-wife got sick of me.
Not the other way around. Not the other way around then.
I got sick and she got sick of me.
So it was mutual then.
Yeah.
And you're now out of the blast radius of Florida?
Yeah, I ran back to Colorado as quick as I could.
Would have been easy to drive, mate.
Oh, it's only about 22 hours.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, coming back, I had to stop in the middle of Kansas, stopped in Topeka, and slept for 3 days because with all the stress. I had a migraine on the road. It doesn't help when you can't see.
Bless you. Yeah, no, not ideal. Not ideal.
No.
So,
most of what I do is I hang around on Twitter, do a lot of science posting, pose a lot of make fun of politicians, and I spam odd trivia to live streams a lot.
And you do that very well. In fact, you do have quite an in-depth knowledge of horror as well, because I know that you're a regular viewer on Horror Show's channel, and some of the factoids that you post on there are quite really interesting.
Yeah, occasionally I boof it, but no, I grew up with Denver's Monster Mash matinee double feature, where they in the 70s, where it's everything from Godzilla to White Zombie from the 30s to The Brain That Wouldn't Die to Day of the Triffids to Squirm to Them. A lot of atomic monsters.
You don't know how jealous I am of that. The old double bill matinees are just Oh, fantastic.
Man. How
Yeah.
proper horror show? How surprised would you be to find out I've seen Day of the Triffids, like the '70s version?
I can't predict what you have and haven't seen, Harry, and you surprise me every day. You've never heard of Destiny's Child. You haven't seen The Matrix. It's
I
You
know
catch me
Day of
out.
the Triffids. Yeah.
Even
amazing.
Yeah, my
David
dad.
Griffin's is classic.
Oh, it is. Yeah. I really liked it.
I'm
Not the new BBC version. That's shit.
I'm just going to come out and say that I haven't seen it, so maybe that's one that we can cover in
It's
future.
decent.
Yeah.
I think
It's a
so. I've been trying to
series,
get
yeah.
Village of the Damned on the list for a while,
Okay.
but
The 1960s version, not the one with Christopher Reeve. Thank you very much.
no. Rest assured, it's a George Sanders version. Stephen King wrote about that one actually in Hearts and Atlantis. I thought as a minor bit of trivia.
Got ya.
Sorry, we all the horror
didn't mean
chat
to-
going on.
sorry,
Where's
I
your
didn't
channel,
mean-
TCG.
I didn't mean to turn it into that.
Obviously, you know we can go on all day about horror. We're going to talk about Florida.
Yeah, if you want to know how we can go on about horror, just listen to one of Harrian's 3-minute summaries over on her channel. So on Horror Show's channel. So yeah, for those who are here for the first time, or if you're watching this on the repeat for the first time, first of all, if you're not subscribed, please do, because it's free, costs nothing, and you can always unsubscribe at a later date. Also, don't forget to like and share the video too. If you're going to leave a dislike, it's up to you if you want to do that. No one else is going to see it but me, so my mental health and my own well-being will still be affected despite what YouTube are telling us as content creators. But yeah, other than that, with regards to the format as well, if you're not familiar, essentially all it is I've just picked 5 stories. I haven't looked beyond the headline. I'm going to get you guys to pick a number between 1 and 5, and
15.
15. I didn't pick that
Divided
many, mate.
by 6. I don't know.
Oh my god, 15 divided by 6. That's what, 2 and 3. Well,
A bit.
okay, two with 3 remaining, I think. Oh Jesus, Harry, and stop it. I'm not good at maths.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So
Worst person on the internet.
I am the worst, literally the worst. How Harrian is definitely, actually. I'm a close second. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ladies first today, and I'm going to ask Proper Horror Show, what would you like? Number 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5?
Last time I went for 3 and it did not turn out well. It was chaos.
Okay.
I'm gonna play safe. I don't think you'll have put the craziest one first, so I'm going number 1.
Go number 1.
1 will be safe, sane, and consensual.
Okay. Right. Actually, before, let me just quickly copy that because I'll get you to read this out. Let me put this up on the chat now. Okay.
What is that?
Florida woman passes gas, pulls knife on offended man, deputies say.
Oh gosh, where do I read that?
I'm
I'm sorry, I'm
I'm
such a boomer.
I'm sticking it in the general chat now.
Right, got you.
And before you start reading that, I'm just going to change this over this end as well. There we go.
All right.
Oh, actually, just before you do, we've had a $5 Aussie super chat from Mr. Gently Benevolent. Before I decide to continue watching all of this, will you be speaking French at any point, Mr. Bag? I can't make any promises, but I know how much you love my French accent.
Non. Nous refusons.
There you go.
So don't worry.
Proper Horror Show's got you covered.
Touché avec moi ce soir.
Je m'appelle. Oh no, he's disliked it.
Le genre du crime vérifié? I don't know. What the heck is that crime guy in front? Let's not get distracted. All right. Oh man. Okay. Florida woman passes gas, pulls knife on offended man, deputies say. Shanetta Yvette Wilson farted loudly in store, officials say. Well, they would.
So
they're
immature.
biased.
Wow.
All we've heard is about the loudness here. I mean, to be honest, is the volume the thing you worry about most? Really?
I know,
I
right?
don't know.
I'm reminded of that video of a man who goes up to, like they've got those little announcer things in supermarkets. He goes up to one of those, picks it up, and just puts it towards him, and the whole store just hears it go off. It's amazing.
Unexpected item in baggage area.
Exactly. Yeah.
A Florida woman faces an aggravated assault charge. See, that's how you know it was bad. It wasn't just an assault. This was clearly a bit of an eggy one. 'Cause it's an aggravated assault charge.
Oh no.
After authorities say that she passed gas in line at $1 store. Of course it was $1 store. Of course it was.
That's the equivalent of like Poundland, isn't it?
Oh my gosh. And pulled a knife on a man who complained about it.
Wow. Oh, that escalated quickly. Really far hand fat.
Oh, can you imagine? Oh, you let one rip. What you say? Unsheaths.
Well, they're from Florida, so they might be really polite about it as well. It's like, sorry, ma'am, did you just pass gas?
That might be her way of politely saying, yes, I
what?
did. Yeah.
We're going
Oh,
from
who
this,
knows?
we're just like flipping back and forward on how blatant it is, because I think pass gas is quite polite.
Mm.
And then
Yeah.
the next time it's just ripped one.
Yeah.
Just like, what's the level of politeness here? Because it's just, what's the word? Fluctuating wildly.
Yeah.
The
Imagine-
report
I'm
says
just-
the offended customer and Wilson then got into an argument in reference to the defendant farting loudly. It says Wilson then pulled a small folding knife out of her purse and told the victim she was going to gut him while moving as if to attack him.
This sounds like
really
this could have been a TCG video if things went badly.
Yeah, I know.
And then you do a whole history just because this woman farted and someone was like, why?
Okay. Oh, mate,
Wilson was arrested and charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without intent to kill. It's unclear if she has a lawyer. It's also unclear which was the deadly weapon.
and it's also
Was
unclear.
it the knife?
And it's
Was
also
it the gas?
yeah, and I'll say it's also unclear if she has clean underwear.
I love that. Okay, this is a starter. Huh? This is how we start. Good.
But you chose it, not me.
Oh no.
There we go.
Thank you so much. I feel so relieved now.
Oh, brilliant.
And I'm memeing already.
I'm so glad I can swear on this channel. That is the worst joke I've heard all day.
Oh, mate, you should have heard the puns. You should have heard the puns from last week.
Oh dear. I've not caught up yet. I've not even caught up with Adam and Sitch. I'm ruined.
Oh.
And an EFAP. Man, I've really been slacking. Oh,
so
dear.
yeah, what do we make of that one then? I mean,
Well, this feels like a really slow news day. Like, imagine having a slow news day even with Florida men
yeah.
and women. That's what this feels like. So, I mean, it is weird that she pulls out a knife because someone was like, "Why did you fart?" or basically told her she smells.
Yeah, it's like more, and also more to the point. Like, I mean, actually, I suppose America in it. So, I mean,
Florida. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's surprising that it was a
Another
knife. It was more surprising that it was a knife and not a gun.
I don't know.
I mean,
Possibly.
unless
But
she's,
I think Florida are fairly loose with the gun laws.
I
but-
think so.
Well, compared to the rest of the states, but
I don't know.
I mean, if she pulls a knife out for someone complaining about a farting, that's probably not the first time she's warranted not being allowed a gun. We'll say.
Maybe. And also, it's probably not the first time she's been asked.
Also true.
Could you imagine?
Who knows?
Could you imagine what it would have been like if it was in a lift and not in the line of a dollar store? You've got no room to escape. Especially, she pulls out the knife and hits the emergency stop button. You're screwed.
True. There's a lot of things here.
Sort your Island in the chat says it's wretched getting on a plane out of Las Vegas on a Sunday with a load of drunk people. The gas is deadly.
Empire of Ten sharted.
How are you doing as well, Empire 10s? Oh, mate. Right. Shall we move on to the next one?
Yeah.
All right.
So-
Okay. So, Harrion, why don't you pick one, my
Yes.
friend?
2 to 5, was it?
2 to 5. Yep.
What is 15 divided by 6?
It's
2.5. We
two-
round up
about
3.
Gonna go with 3. Okay. Okay. Let me get this in the chat for you, my friend. So this is Florida man arrested. Oh no. Florida man dies in meth lab explosion after lighting farts on fire.
So I got the Waffle House one.
Oh, did you? No. Okay, ignore that
Yeah.
one. I'll tell you what.
Okay.
No,
Sorry
actually,
for spoilers, chat.
no, that's me having a boomer moment. There you go. You can have. There you go. Have the right article.
Yay.
There we go. And
So yeah, Florida man dies in meth lab explosion after lighting farts on fire. Can you get the picture of the guy up? You do have the picture of the
I
guy.
do have the
Yeah,
picture.
Is that a before or after photo?
What? Oh no. Well, I think to be fair, I mean he
That
kind of
is-
he kind of died in it, so I'm assuming this was a before one. But if it was an after one,
It could be. That could be his cadaver. Who knows?
Could be.
I don't know what dead people look like. He certainly looks like he's had his hair singed.
yeah, it's definitely not. Doesn't look like it's his first time. Definitely.
True. Maybe lit a meth up to. I don't know. I don't know how you smoke
Meth
meth.
lab.
Yeah.
Who knows? So, right. Well, let's get reading then. So, a 37-year-old man is dead after his trailer home was destroyed in a meth lab explosion, causing him lighting up Blue Angels to abuse his wife. What the hell is a Blue Angel?
A lit fart.
Yeah.
The methane blue glows blue in the dark.
No.
Oh, see, I typed in Blue Angel and I got this U.S. aircraft stunt
Yeah, the
plane
Navy
stuff.
precision team.
I'm
Ugh.
intrigued. I'm intrigued by the tags on the side. The first one says AIDS, and then you've got Bruce Jenner,
Nice.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh my god, yeah, these tags.
Yeah, I
Fetty
know.
Wap. I think Fetty Wap's my favourite.
Yeah.
Gay rights.
What gay rights? Trap Queen.
McDonald's, Nicki Minaj, Pope Francis,
It's got
Escalated
Obama.
very quickly, folks.
Back to the Future too. Wow, what a film.
I just don't. Fetty Wap Eye.
Hashtag Donald Trump hair. In what way?
I just don't understand how any of these have got to do with a geezer lighting a fart and dying.
I want to know what Fetty Wap is.
Oh.
Fetty Wap is an American rapper.
Uh,
What?
oh.
I'm very confused.
Oh, I'm dying. We haven't even read the article.
Francis is in there.
What's in there?
Pope Francis,
Yeah, I saw Pope Francis.
the Undertaker.
Amazing.
You got. I love the Back to the Future. Back to the Future 2's in there, but
Yeah,
not Back to
yeah.
the Future 3. Funnily enough, wasn't worded.
Oh my god, sorry.
Easy E.
Yeah, sorry, this might be a bit off, well, it's a bit off topic. If you actually click on the Pope Francis tag, they have 2 articles, and the second article is Pope Francis caught celebrating 420 and hotboxing his car.
Bro.
That's from, I don't think that's true.
Brilliant. Okay. If we've got time, we might have a look at that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. In the meantime, this article just gets better. The man's wife was found laying naked in. Well, I say better. This is horrific, but quite funny. Found lying naked in the couple's front yard, reportedly still laughing.
I read a bit ahead there.
A Blue Angel is when you put a lighter up to your butt and fart on it, making it catch fire. It's funny as shit. Explains the man's wife, who claims to be an expert on the subject.
I'm
Yeah, you
dying.
gotta watch out for these. This is a parody site. It's a damn good one, but it is a parody site.
Is this a well?
Oh, is this a parody
They
site?
have a source. Oh, there's a privacy error.
Oh,
Fuck, I'm gonna advance. I don't give a shit.
oh, damn it! If this is a
Nah,
parody
there's
site.
no source.
Oh,
I'm gonna keep going anyway.
Yeah.
Normally we go to Del Taco because of their 59-cent tacos, but we made some extra cash this week, so I went to Chipotle. The farts you get from there could fill a gas chamber.
oh no, no,
That's
no!
true.
I know he's looking up from hell, laughing his ass off, saying it's worth it. She says, smiling through blackened teeth, apparently not caused by the fire. Of course not. She obviously.
Meth mouth.
Oh my god! Did you just make that meme, Horror Show?
Heck yeah.
The wall shot one.
Oh, don't give it away. It's whenever I go quiet, I'm just memeing.
Oh dear. The woman plans on suing Chipotle, which failed to address their peppers causing their high rate of methane in human farts. She offered a statement. I'm not mad about my husband dying. I just blew my eyebrow. I just got my eyebrows did, and now they're gone. Chipotle Mexican Grill has yet to respond. This does sound fake, to be fair, but they have a picture of the guy. But it's from Pinterest. Why is it from Pinterest?
See, there you go. Further evidence I don't read beyond the headline. I don't even look at the people doing it. Oh my days! Right, before we switch back over. Oh no, what did I do with it? Where's Wall Shot? It's not saved properly. Bear with me. Oh, that's. Oh, that
I'm
ruined, that genuinely ruined me.
You're posting filth in there, sir.
Yeah, I'm just saying, right. So Snopes has investigated this article, and they say it's false. So that leads me to believe it's actually true.
Yeah, whatever Snopes says, it's got to be the opposite.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so this is a true story.
There we go.
Guaranteed. Absolutely.
Yeah, prove me wrong with your evidence. Yeah.
Oh, come
Mostly
on.
false. Whilst a fart was lit on fire, no one has actually established it is the most fun in the world. Yeah. Classic Snopes. Classic Snopes.
Yeah. Woman was actually found naked in the front yard. Nice.
Oh my god, that's actually true, is it?
No, I made it all up.
Oh.
It just says labeled
so
satire.
Not worth it by the time you get I'm sorry, I rushed that one. I didn't bevel the text.
I'm with
Apologies,
Empires
folks.
I'm with
I'm
Empire of
failure.
Tens. Well, shart is the best word in the English language, I have to say. Why has pharmacy got a McDonald's sign under it?
I know, I think it kind of
Because
helps with that
Walmart
little
in the
tiny
States have both.
Wow. That's amazing.
Oh.
I
To be fair,
didn't
I've gone.
just do it for the pun. It's also like this. The little icon next to the chart is also making me think of something. So it's kind
Not
of
quite.
handy.
It's not quite chocolatey enough to look like that. I'll say. I will say though, now that Walmart's taken over Asda in the UK, I've realised that a lot of them now have McDonald's in them. I say that I've seen one, but
Really?
We've got a McDonald's in our local Asda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put another famous parody article from Weekly World News that fooled a lot of people in there in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go. Well, that was a man dying of a blue angel.
No, I did see that one. But I obviously I know who Weekly World News are, so I didn't need to do any deep diving into that one. But
I just can't believe people go on the internet and lie.
I know, right? How immoral.
That is unbelievable. Absolute twat.
Oh my days! Right, I think we're ready for another one. Hopefully, this one won't be fake news. Fake news. Shit. Okay, yeah, a Murgu issue, isn't it? I can't believe. Right, you've got a pick of 2, 4, or 5.
Let's go for 4, the number of death.
Okay, that one is the Waffle House. Okay.
Or is it the Waffle House?
Right, that one is the Waffle House. I'm going to just put it back in there. Put it back in there for you again. And so, Florida man arrested for trying to rob Waffle House with finger guns.
Not the most absurd I've seen from Waffle House.
I reckon he went in saying, "I'm gonna finger bang you."
Unfortunately, there was a video, but unfortunately, it won't play. So, I couldn't.
That's a damn shame.
I know.
Madison County, Florida. A Florida man was arrested for trying to rob a Waffle House with finger guns. Madison County Sheriff's Office deputies said Edward Eward Rodriguez was arrested for unarmed robbery and assault. An
In
employee with
fairness-
Waffle House on Bandit Street in Madison called 911 after the incident at around 8:09 p.m. on Monday. Madison County deputies said that no one was injured and the suspect got into the car and left the parking lot.
I mean, two things. One, we have been warned about an increase in digital crime.
Oh, for God's sake!
And had to do it. But second, it is on Bandit Street. I mean, kind of asking for it, right?
Well,
Bandit
I'm
Street and
surprised it
Rodney
wasn't
Blind
Mr.
Avenue.
Rodriguez that wasn't injured because the cooks seemed all be felons and very handy with metal spatulas.
I'm just trying- I can imagine the article now. If saying something along those lines, like, yeah, three people were taken in with gunshot wounds. Like, but dude, Florida man,
How do you shoot people with finger guns? What?
pew pew
Oh, pew pew, yeah.
pew
that's
pew.
true.
Yeah, just as kids.
Oh,
Pew, pew.
I just
But-
tried it. Now one of my monitors is blowing up, thanks.
Oh no!
I'm
Getting
sake.
some spaced flashbacks of this. It's
But the-
fantastic.
Oh,
the-
which
but-
episode of Space is that?
But the old Panther in the chat. What is the Florida man? May I ask? Well, the Florida man is a popular meme. I've actually left a link in the description of the video, which takes. If you look at the Know Your Meme, it's basically just stories of Florida people from Florida just doing the utmost craziest stuff. It's pretty entertaining. I'm not going to lie. I've managed to get three videos of this so far, and they'll probably there's going to be
Florida
more.
has what's called sunshine laws, where they have to publish, the police have to publish publicly every crime, and because of that, with 28 million people and all the weirdness down there anyway,
Mm.
people cruise through the police blotters to find the weirdest stuff and try and post it on slow news days.
Oh boy, do they find them.
But the best thing is that the
Absolutely.
reporting, if it wasn't obvious, the reporting is always in the form of Florida man arrested for this, but it makes it sound like a superhero. So the joke arose that this was all one guy,
Yeah.
the world's most chaotic, neutral superhero. Just, but my goodness, what a meme it is.
It's brilliant.
Multiple deputies responded, and witnesses told them that a white man wearing a gray hoodie, dark jeans, and dark hat went into the Waffle House with his dog. Investigators with the sheriff's office said he started shouting, "Get on the ground. Y'all are getting robbed." The suspect also said he was high and drunk before grabbing some napkins and walking out.
How high can it be? I mean, that was a very accurate summary of the situation. They were
Right,
indeed getting robbed. You know, he wasn't lying.
For those who just heard that random outburst, that was actually Mitch joining the chat. He actually made
What,
it.
you mean you never ate gator?
Oh, I've eaten plenty of gator. It's good.
You're from
Oh, have
Florida,
you?
aren't you?
Yeah, gator tail's
It's like-
awesome.
Tastes like
Isn't
chicken.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
It,
No.
Is that
it did when I
crocodile?
tried it.
It's a lot creamier and a lot better texture than chicken. It's a lot smoother.
Truly
Well.
creamy meat. Mm.
I was going
Yeah,
off the
buffalo
taste
one's
rather than the
good too,
texture, but
so,
yeah.
See, I'm more about texture. It's I don't know. Admittedly,
Best I ever had was when we went down to the Louisiana Bayou and they
Rolling on the
caught a
river.
gator on site and butchered it and cooked up the tail right then and there.
Did you
Oh,
say
wow.
on
Fresh
the
gator
Proud
dip.
Mary? If you get the
Oh, no. Nah. It was Cajun country. They wouldn't touch Californian music. Zydeco was more the way they went.
What, a Credence from California?
Yeah, L.A.
Oh, that's disappointed.
Yeah, nah, Zydeco's where it's at down there,
Well,
down in
from a
Cajun.
random town I've never heard of, so it's okay.
Yeah. No,
Oh, San
Gator
Francisco.
Tail Fresh. Let's see. Let's try and roll this up. Deputies said the suspect didn't appear to have any weapons, but did raise his hands with his fingers in the shape of a gun. Investigators say they identified Rodriguez as the suspect from witness descriptions and video surveillance. He was found at his Madison home on Dinkins Street.
Oh, mate.
Deputies say... What?
Oh, no, I was just saying, mate, what a name of a street. Dinkin Street.
Bandit Street and Dinkin Street. It's pretty amazing, isn't it?
Dinkin
They got
Donuts.
away with the naming.
Deputies said he did admit that he was at the Waffle House to get some napkins and said he was going to rob the restaurant. Rodriguez was arrested and taken to the Madison County Jail.
I
Yeah,
admit
that's
that.
about-
Oh, what an idiot.
He was
I mean,
high
mate-
and drunk.
Rob your store.
Yes, I was going to rob it with my fingers. Ugh.
The Gator.
Just sounds wrong saying it.
He did manage to get away with some napkins. So I mean, does that
Oh,
count
top
as
left.
does that count as a robbery though? I mean, they're pretty much complementary, aren't they?
He's a bit of a manlet, isn't he?
Says you.
I'm taller than him.
Nah. Well, probably I don't know.
He's 5'10".
Nah, he's smaller than that, right?
No. 70 inches?
I don't know. I don't.
I think he's
We
I
work
think
on
it's
we work
80.
on feet, don't we?
Feet, hands, work with it whatever you want.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right. So
I was
Suppose
happy
me.
with that joke.
No, I wasn't happy.
so obviously, as Mitch is late to the show, if you want to just
Tell me.
quickly, I mean, you can quickly introduce yourself if you want, and I suppose, my friend, you can go next.
I don't have a mess. I don't even know what I'm doing here.
You don't know
No
what you're
idea.
doing here, right? Okay, so, honestly, these people.
Honestly,
Honestly, mate. So the concept is, I go out and pick some Florida Man articles. I don't read beyond the headline because I don't want to spoil it for myself. But I get you guys to pick a number between 1 and 5. So the numbers that you've got left
Alright.
are number 2 and number 5, and then you read the article.
all right. Mambo number 5. Come on,
Dude, my dude,
my dog.
what have you picked?
1, 2,
Oh,
3, 4, 5.
oh. Ready for this one? So if you go into the general chat, you'll be able to find the article in there. But for those in the chat, the headline is Florida man who allegedly threatened family with Coldplay lyrics and standoff after SWAT promises him pizza.
And this guy, I swear we've had this one before, but this guy's got his priorities straight.
If we've had this one, but blimey, have we?
What?
I recognize a picture in the article of a
Right.
guy delivering pizza, but it might just be like a stock image.
Right, I see.
So we'll see. But yeah, do it anyway because it's Florida Man. How can it not be funny?
He looks well happy, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So do I read the article out? Or...
You read the article out, yeah.
Mitch, you
Alright,
can do what you want.
Shut up.
Okay, I'm sorry.
This is your time.
A Florida man accused of threatening his family by texting them Coldplay lyrics and warning them of retribution from his Nazi prison associates.
Oh God.
Yeah, he's very white, isn't he? Look at him. You look at that face, and you think, now there's an Aryan brother. You know? He was persuaded by police to end the standoff in return for a fresh slice of pizza.
Just yeah, it must have been hangry. Matthew Neville in the chat.
I want my pizza. Evan Charles McLemore, under the belief that SWAT team negotiators were ready to hand him one of America's favourite foods, was taken into custody Tuesday following a 4-hour confrontation at a Pensacola home. Never underestimate the power of pizza with
that's about
flavoured
right.
crust. God damn it. Never underestimate the power of pizza with flavoured crust.
Mate,
The
no,
Pensacola Police Department wrote on Facebook, while adding officers cannot comment on the rumours about pineapple being on said pizza. Operational security. Excuse me. And all
oh
that.
jeez.
Oh, geez, Rick. Was there
So-
anything you'd like to add?
No, just oh geez, because pineapple on pizza is an absolute disgusting.
Absolutely
Topping.
degenerate. Face the
You
wall.
you do have to be a Nazi to put pineapple on your pizza. I will admit
Degenerate.
that is
Or
I bet there's one
Canadian.
person in.
Hey,
I bet.
my being a Nazi is completely unrelated to my love of pineapple on pizza. You
all
take
right.
that
I'm sorry.
back.
I'm sorry. You're right.
We let the woman.
Hang
Being a
talk.
retard is what makes you want to put pineapple on pizza.
Absolutely degenerate. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. Prove me wrong, proper horror show. Prove me wrong.
Anyway, it was not immediately clear if responding officers even gave McLemore a slice, but they did deliver him charges of resisting an officer without violence and aggravated stalking, according to the Pensacola News Journal. I don't think about it. No way.
Check out
looks
that
like a man
picture.
who looks. Yeah, the picture's like, yeah, this guy's like, I never got my pizza. The newspaper says the incident unfolded after police initially responded to a call about a possible battery and reportedly learned McLemore had barricaded himself inside a room at the home. The suspect, it added, had called out that he had a gun to his head and he was not going back to prison no matter what it took. Well, apparently he's on his way now.
It took pineapple on pizza.
That's all it did. That's all it took.
After numerous attempts to lure McLemore out of the room proved unsuccessful, SWAT was called in and they deployed the big guns, the promise of pizza. Prior to his arrest, McLemore was wanted by police for aggravated stalking. The Pensacola News Journal reported, with his stepmother claiming in February that he held a knife to his grandmother's throat and threatened to kill her.
Oh, what a stand-up
Yeah.
guy.
You said
Nice.
that pineapple wasn't allowed on pizza. You should
Now
have
take
let me
this
have my
knife and
pineapple.
slice my pizza.
Ew.
Who cuts pizza with a knife?
Your mum.
Wow.
Where? An arrest report viewed by the Pensacola News Journal also said McLemore has previously threatened to harm people by telling them that his Nazi associates from prison would pay them a visit. McLemore's family eventually cut off communications with him, I would imagine, but not before he sent
Yeah.
them one text with the Coldplay lyrics: "Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you." Fix you. It's that one, isn't it? With the
Oh,
Yeah, but
yeah.
he tends to sing it in tune though.
Well, no, I can't sing, and neither can you.
That's not
The
true.
lyrics-
I bitch karaoke.
All right, go on,
Carry
sing
on.
it.
No,
I double dare you.
I think
no. I fucking hate
Oh,
Coldplay.
coward.
Coldplay's for the gays.
Coward.
I
I
think
know, but you are, aren't you?
Yes.
I think this article started something off in the chat because there's a bit of a debate going on whether pineapple on pizza is acceptable.
Guys,
For the
Well,
record-
obviously it isn't.
For the record, it's not.
Yeah, obviously it's not.
proper horror show. You think that, don't you? You think that it should be on pizza.
Yes, the
Come on,
degenerate
this is not
think
the
so.
spice. I'm vegan, so I know my food opinions are ditched anyway.
Yes,
Yeah.
irrelevant.
You can't have
ignore.
anything else on pizzas.
Exactly.
You can't even have cheese.
what I'm forced
What's
to
the
do.
point?
You're a vegan. Opinion discarded.
Exactly, I know. I know.
The lyrics from the song "Fix You" were meant by the band to be uplifting. Well, Coldplay makes me depressed. Though it's unclear how McLemore may have meant them. Well, what do you think? He wanted to guide them home, ignite their bones, and fix them up a bit.
Ew.
Police
Ugh.
records say McLemore served an 18-month prison term for battery on a person over the age of 65. His bond has been set at 100 grand, and he's due to appear in court in 3 weeks. Jail records stated by some Polish guy.
Michael Sinkovich.
Yes. Oh, nice pronunciation there.
Did he sink a bitch? What?
No, he
sink-
Sinkdovich.
Ah.
I'll sink you, bitch.
I
Yeah,
think
that's
I
what
think
I
I
was going
pronounced
for.
that right. I've got Polish relatives. Well, I'm married into it, so
Is she actually Polish?
yeah, quarter.
Bruh.
She,
Nice.
there you go.
Nice.
Yeah, and my brother-in-law was married to to a fully bloody Polish. We actually went out there. So I think back in 2014 when they got married out there. But if I have any Polish viewers, it's a wonderful country. Wonderful country.
World
I was
War II
actually
the worst war I saw. Hey.
Interestingly, right? I went out there. Well,
You
I was
missed
out.
the pun.
Sorry, say that again.
I said World War II was the worst war they ever saw. Warsaw.
You've explained it now, so it's not funny.
No, but
You're not
I'm just gonna say proper horror show. Did you put him up to that one?
No, I just said it anyway.
Right. No, I was out.
Absolutely not. The only joke I'd have done is, it was my stag do, and I was told we'll go for some pole dances.
Brilliant.
God damn it.
So it was
you
bloody
beat my
chilly.
No, it's funny because I was.
pun. Was her
well, it's
favourite sport pole vaulting?
oh God, I regret expanding the chat limit for letting you in, but bloody hell. No, I was out there back when Pope John Paul II, I think it was getting ordained as a saint, and yeah, I never seen so many young people attending churches. It was quite an experience. Quite an experience.
It's like Poland for that.
Yeah, no, it was.
You should
it was...
all convert to Catholicism.
No.
There,
I'll
I said
throttle
it.
you in a minute.
I don't know.
But that was
I gave up.
But that wasn't my reason for going. It was to get drunk and not get
Meet
married.
your girlfriend?
I didn't meet her out there. I was already with her for like 8 years at that
Oh.
point. Yeah. No. Well, Joe Cold, I think, for meeting her. But that's another story. That's
By
another
the way,
story.
Is it a Florida man story?
It is not a Florida man story, but this is a Florida
Ah.
man story. It's the final one that I've got here tonight. Again, I'm a bit worried now in case these are like fake articles, but who knows? Florida man knocks out cellmate's teeth, farts too much, and doesn't courtesy flush.
Yeah, I remember my time in jail.
That's big offenses.
Oh my god, if I could grow a beard, I'd probably look like him as well.
Oh, it is quite an epic beard.
And if I didn't
Maybe
have
ginger.
ginger hair, yeah.
It is a pretty epic
Dude.
beard, I must admit. Right, guys.
Rasputin? Why?
Yes, Rasputin.
Gasputin.
Oh my
Gasputin.
God,
Oh,
yeah. Oh, no.
no.
Yeah, spewing.
His mid-century German cousin.
Well, we've begun with farts, so we might as well end with it. So yeah, a Florida man, of course it is, who was behind bars, was charged last week with aggravated battery by an inmate after battering a fellow inmate. Okay, that makes sense. Detention deputies responded to the duo's cell Thursday night after Christopher Corlin, 33, grabbed his 57-year-old cellmate by the shirt and punched him several times. According to deputies, Corlin, 33, beat his cellmate because the man farts too much, stinking up the cell. Corlin also told deputies that his cellmate fails to give a courtesy flush and speaks in weird languages. Oh, here goes. It is part of the arrest report here. Oh, this is a short article, unfortunately.
Oh.
But here you go.
The
Probably
trial's
cause...
going to be amazing, though.
I know,
If he
right?
doesn't flush the shit, you must acquit. It's a good energy.
All right, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. You've redeemed yourself.
Thank you. I
So-
dropped another meme. I've updated our meme.
Lovely, lovely.
Excellent.
Oh, I love it. Right. So, on November 4, 2021, at 21:09 hours, while on duty in Monroe County, I responded to the Key West jail for a battery against an inmate. When I arrived, I met with the suspect, identified as Chris Corlin, and asked him about what had occurred post-Miranda. Chris made several nonsensical statements that did not correlate with the incident. Chris only made 3 statements of relevance. Chris stated that his cellmate, identified as Amado Dominguez, farts too much, stinking up the cell, that Amado fails to give a courtesy flush, and that he speaks weird languages. This was all the information I was able to gain.
What is the
To be
courtesy
fair-
flush? Do I dare ask?
Courtesy flush. So basically, after you drop one, right? If
Drop on being a poo in case you weren't following.
yeah, and it's you know it's gonna smell. So what you do is you flush it to. It's essentially what you're doing is you're flushing it to minimise the potential damage you're going to do to someone's nasal cavity
Yes.
when they walk in there.
It's the standard thing to do if you're like me and you drop banging shits on the regular. Just
That's what
do it a
2021
second time.
bangers.
Yeah. Dropping bangers all over the place.
So the victim.
Sometimes
go
they
on.
overflow.
Oh no,
Hey.
that's the worst one. It's worse when that happens.
Oh,
It is.
The victim was taken to Lower Keys Medical Centre where he was treated for 2 missing teeth and a broken rib. My God, those farts must be bad. The victim told deputies that he didn't know why Corlin attacked him. Corlin and the victim remain in jail in separate cells.
Probably for the best.
well, probably learn to hold it in, won't he?
Yeah.
You can't hold in shorts. It's not possible.
It's incredibly hard to do, but oh mate, dude. And the thing is as well, I imagine, you know, the gas would probably linger in that beard as well. So, you know, just not good, not good.
I'm getting
Right.
a kind of Macaulay Culkin vibe of this guy. You see
Really?
that in the eye?
I can see it. I can see it.
A little
I'm
bit.
on your wavelength, Prophet.
A little bit.
You need glasses though.
Mm.
A little bit. I've also just posted the updated meme in there for you. So you should be seeing that now, guys.
Oh yeah.
Would you like some pizza? If not, give me your money. I have a gun.
Would you like some big sausage pizza? Oh, I don't know. I'm drunk.
Oh, God.
Weak.
Hang on
I
a
like
minute.
how we have an obvious stock image as well for the
Son.
Look, I had a very, very poor choice of hostage situation images.
I can't believe you wouldn't pay the $20 just for a robber for a meme.
Hold on.
Look, I know it's obvious stock footage, but she's quite buxom, and I figured you'd like that. So
You ain't been on a hostage situation, my boy.
I'm quite happy with that. I don't. I'm quite happy with that.
You get the reference, Harry Ann, don't you?
No.
You know,
I'm
you
lost.
ain't been on the hostage situation. You haven't been in the hostage situation, my boy. You know,
You can repeat as much as you want. I'm still not getting it.
as in, you haven't been to war, my son.
Oh, when's the last time you went to war? Yeah, that is
Yeah.
a reference to Iron Duke in a really niche Discord.
Ah, there we go.
Well, it's not that niche. We're all in it.
Yeah, no, but hardly any of the people in the
We're
chat
all
are.
suffering in it, but that's
Yeah.
we'll save
Oh,
that.
true.
Yeah, I'll say the people in the chat ain't in it.
Well, you know. True. Iron Duke is another level. I
He's a
like that
bloody,
mouse.
He's a bloody nugget.
He went. He was going on about Disraeli. I'll say that much.
Oh, blimey.
Totally bleed filled.
I always
Yeah,
blame
that was pretty wild.
Rory Herbert in the chat.
Anyway.
I always blame my farts on my dog. If I had a dog, I would blame my farts on the dog too. But I have a cat.
I just blame Harry Ann. You know,
I'm not in the room with you that often.
I don't care.
Okay, fair enough.
Chloe,
They
who,
are opponent shots.
Chloe, who do you blame your farts on then?
My fee.
Oh yeah, every time.
She does look like a fart factory, to be fair.
Oh no,
I don't know if that's an insult.
Savage.
Slap him.
Savage.
Slap him proper.
I'm very mean to to wholesome waifu. I don't know why.
You really are.
I always get her in as wholesome waifu, and people call her based waifu.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fairness.
I thought based waifu was someone else, but no, that is based and wholesome waifu are the same person. I've never seen them in the room at the same time.
It's like Batman.
Exactly.
Right, guys, that's all 5 stories.
How many of them were true?
I think 4 of them were.
Well, I'll take that.
So it was an 80% success rate tonight on the author. Snopes would be very disappointed because, in their view, one of the 5 stories was true. Guys. I'm going to do this again next week, I think. I'll try and find 5 true stories, and and actually,
Florida force is strong with you. You've measured really highly in Florida chlorian.
oh wow.
How we should rate each story. The Florida chlorian.
That's really good. I like that. I'm stealing that idea.
How many fluoridichlorians per story? We can't do 12 again.
We can't know because the score out of 12 has already been copyrighted and trademarked by Double Feature Horror Show.
Thank you.
You should do it. You should do it out of 27 because Florida's the 27th state. But that's a needlessly high number.
I know, right? Right, so guys, next week when we come back to do some more Florida stories, we're going to be giving it Floridichlorian ratings.
What is this? A Star Wars film?
No, it's a Florida Wars. I
was going to say it's a bad one,
but it checks out.
The
I was gonna
Wars, surely, come on.
That's another Star Wars reference. I enjoyed that.
Hey. Right, guys.
Star Wars Western references will be fine. Can anyone do a better Alec Guinness? Sorry, I'm rubbish at that one.
Before the good time, before the Clone Wars. I can't remember the quote. What's the quote?
All right, we abandon the Alec Guinness.
Yep, leave it.
He's
Leave it.
terrible.
Before the Empire.
Oh,
These
12
aren't
out
the
of 12
droids you're
gators.
looking for.
These aren't the
Good job,
droids you're
Americans.
looking for.
Florida
These
man.
aren't the gators you're looking for.
Yeah.
Move along. Have pizza.
With pineapple. No, not with pineapple.
How dare
Never
you.
with pineapple.
Disgusting. Anywho, guys, it is that time of the evening where all 5 stories have been read, chuckles have been had, laughter and amusement is now over, I'm afraid. So, before I do go, is there anything that you want to shill? I'll start with Harrian. Anything you want to promote?
Oh, I say, oh no, a video's going off and I'm distracted. Yes, I made a video 2 days ago now about Newspeak throughout the EU and the UK institutions, and I hated it. I'm probably going to go through some Channel 4 degeneracy for a video tomorrow, but we'll see. This is the good thing about having a girlfriend. You get loads of normie shit that you could go through now. So yay.
Hey! There you go.
Yeah, so I'm going to be saying why women with beards saying, oh, it's my body, my choice is a really gay argument. Even though I agree with it. Yeah.
Cool.
So there you go. Laughing at the Guardians, but on the 18th, I think
we're
I'm...
having-
18th next
we're
week,
having
innit?
a buffering situation.
No, 2 weeks. I don't know what.
No, I'm all good to say.
Situation,
No.
Sorry, my bad.
No, it's in 2 weeks because I'm not free for the next 2 Saturdays for it.
Ah,
So
okay.
I want to do one before Christmas. And I don't know who to get on because... well, we'll find out. But yes, that's all I've got to shill. I'll make other videos of things that annoy me because that's all my channel is. Please subscribe. I swear I'm good.
Please do, yeah. No, it's definitely worth checking. And as I mentioned as well, it's all off the cuff as well. There's no scripting, so that's.
Oh yeah, I leave in ruined takes as well. Like as I was saying before the show, it's proper horror show. I'm like, where do I say nightly titted? And you're like, oh, you fucked up tightly knitted.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
I did leave that in.
so if you can definitely clip that. And proper horror show. Anything that you'd like to promote?
Yeah, sure. So we've got our regular Tuesday 8 p.m. UK time horror stream. I am bowing to the request of that crime guy, and we're
Yes.
covering. Oh gosh, guys, we're covering Silent Night, Deadly Night, possibly the finest Killer Santa movie you will see. We'll also bring in a little bit of the weird sequel, but they're basically the same movie.
They are.
It's a weird situation, but watch that. That'll be good fun. And I'm also going to talk about something a little more austere, so you'll get a good Christmas horror recommendation. I've also been working on the video that folks voted for, which is about the sort of horrific sexuality and homoeroticism in Clive Barker's films. I've got my script done,
Oh, for God's
but
sake.
I've now realised that the stuff I'm going to have to say is making me very embarrassed. And
Oh,
I
no.
hadn't realised what it would be like to talk about the stuff. So
I-
I'm sort of regretting this already.
I mean, I can read the bits that make you embarrassed. I don't give a shit.
I might actually recruit you for that.
Amazing.
Yeah, so that will be out. Oh gosh, I don't know. There's a lot of production happening. But yes, if you're interested in horror films in any way, come and drop by. It's a good time.
Fantastic. Yeah, well, no, definitely. Yeah, definitely check out the live streams that we do on Tuesdays. We're what next week will be what, the 39th or 40th one that we've
Yeah,
done.
it is the 39th.
Holy
Yeah.
crap, we're catching up to laughing at the Guardian. We're only on 60. Jesus.
And but yeah, honestly, Silent Night, Deadly Night. Definitely. If you're going to tune in on Tuesday, make sure that you've watched that beforehand. It is something special indeed. So I look forward to seeing you guys there on
it's
Tuesday.
something else.
Yeah, it really is. And Mitch, well, actually, you said initially you couldn't make it because you were doing some editing. So tell us a little
Yes.
bit about the work that you've got lined up.
I am about to release a video, which is a bit of a white pill, although it is my opinion, that I think the end of, at least in this country, maybe in some other places, that the end of sanitary fascism may be upon us, may be slowly starting because of some of the patterns that I've seen after this new mask mandate we're in. I've noticed that more people, like a hell of a lot of people, are just like, nah, not going to follow it. And the government basically can't
Oh, yeah.
enforce it.
Hmm.
And then in America, we're seeing reversals of that policy, and also their vaccine mandate it didn't even reach the Supreme Court. It reached like the level below, and they were like, no. And Biden couldn't even
Yeah,
do anything about it.
Yeah, two Democratic senators.
Mm.
It's hitting the Congress, and it'll go through there. As soon as it hits the Senate, it's dead in the water because Manchin of West Virginia and what's her name? She's in one of the
Is it cinema?
purple.
by chance?
No, it's not cinema. It's someone else.
Mhm.
It's actually in a fairly blue state, but
Is it
they're
Tulsi?
like, no, we can't do that. Our economy's too damaged.
What about Tulsi? Oh, is she not a senator?
Cinema is a senator.
No, I said
She's
Tulsi Gabbard.
no, she is neither. She is a private citizen now.
Oh.
She didn't run again for her congressional seat, her representative seat.
But anyway, that's what the video's about. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it.
Absolutely.
Cool.
And Mergu,
Subscribe.
subscribe to Mitch. Yeah, I've left links in all the descriptions and whatnot. So I will. Actually, I think to be fair, I took yours out, but I'll get it popped back in, and I'll leave a
Right.
pinned comment as well. Well, you said you weren't coming originally, so you know
Right.
you've blindsided me. And
I sent you so many messages.
yeah, I know. Well,
Thanks, Mitch.
I wasn't reading
Shut
them.
up.
And
Oh, sorry.
and last but not least, Mergu, have you got anything lined up in terms of
Just
the tweets and?
there's a lot going on with volcanoes, and I've been talking with Geology Hub a lot lately. So I'm posting about especially the Viejo ones in the Canary Islands, and or not whatever, the Spanish Islands.
Oh, the Canary Islands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 2 more weeks, and it'll be a record setter for the past 5,000 years for the length of eruption
Oh
for
wow.
that one. So,
Which one's that? Because I've actually visited. Because I know there's. Actually, no, I'm thinking of the Greek islands actually, because I've actually visited Nisros when I was a kid. I know that's the Greek islands though. We actually went up on the volcano there.
Let's see. No. God, brain fart.
Well, it's the right stream for brain farts. That's pretty much been the theme for tonight, isn't it?
La Palma.
Okay. Yeah, no, I remember. I remember when I went to Nisros and we went up to go see the because obviously it's I don't know if it's still it was active an active volcano, but obviously it wasn't geologically it was active, but obviously it wasn't erupting because we wouldn't be going there. And I remember when we got to the point where, because we got a coach up to the top of it. And I remember, hello Gatsby, and I remember getting off of the coach. Yeah, I remember getting off the coach, and right there was a little kiosk where they had loads of like chocolate bars and all this stuff. And bearing in mind, we're talking like the Greek islands. It was quite warm weather at the time alone, and you're on a volcano, and there was no like portable fridge or anything like that. So you go over, you pick up like a Twix bar, and it was pretty much melted straight away. And I also remember just the amount of just the odor of sulfur, and also like the rocks as well were stained yellow from the sulfur. It was very smelly, but I didn't beat up any of my cellmates though, I must admit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did they give you pizza? Or...
They didn't. I'm afraid no.
Oh, shocking.
Unfortunately, there was no pizza shop there, but who knows? It could be different now. This was donkeys years ago, so I'm not. Yeah, I was still a kid back then, but yeah. And yeah. So again, thank you guys for joining me tonight. Obviously, really do appreciate it, and everyone in the chat as well. I know that Mr. Gently Benevolent wanted to know if I was going to speak any French. I'm really sorry for not doing that, but I will cap off the stream by saying this. Until next time, take care and au revoir. Au revoir. Au revoir.